Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Chocolate One. My name is Beth Hitchcock. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And today we have a fun fun pasting project that we're going to do. We're using the vintage truck with some of the add-ons. Chalk Couture is what does that say? Oops, I forgot to turn off notifications. Oh well, hopefully. I did on my phone, I didn't on my iPad, which is where you're seeing me from. Anyways, Chalk Couture is a high-end DIY home decor company. It's a really fun company to belong to. I've been having a blast. I joined last September and have been creating something almost every day, so it's amazing. I didn't yesterday. I took yesterday off, so I'd be refreshed for this week, ready to go. There's a couple of ways you can join Chalk Couture. You can go to my website, and I will post a link to that in this video, and hit shop and look at all the wonderful things. We have chalk paste, ink, transfers, tools, surfaces, accessories, everything you need to create your own home fun decor project. You can join Club Couture, which is a great deal. It is $19.99 a month. You get free shipping on that. If you're new, you'll receive our spring summer catalog, absolutely free. It's you also receive let me show you what our B-size transfer is. This is April's Club Couture transfer. It's darling. I'll be doing another project. I've done 3 projects with this already, and I'll be doing another project maybe tomorrow. I saw something really cute, so we might try that tomorrow. Oops, let me go in here and add comments. If you're watching, would you please like and follow my page and leave me a comment, say hello, that'd be awesome. So this is the transfer this month. It comes with 3 coordinating paste packets and a website that you can go to and learn how to do different projects with your own transfer. Also included with Club Couture is flat rate shipping. After you've joined, anything you purchase ships for a flat rate of $4.95 US. So that's pretty awesome. What else? This month, for Club Couture members, once you have $100 in your shopping cart, you automatically get $10 off. So that's pretty awesome. So that's Club Couture. And let's see, I'll talk about the designer, becoming a Club Couture designer in just a little bit. But first, let's get started on our project. I'm pretty excited about this. We're using a couple of 3 different transfers to be exact. We're using the vintage truck cutout, and I have that here. We're using the Gone Fishing, Be Back Soon transfer. And then we're going to be using a little bit of this big boy. It's the add-ons. And this is a size E, I think, size E transfer. It's one of the biggest ones, but you can see it's made up of all little different pieces that you can cutesy up your project with. So we'll be playing with some of those. Whoops, trash can. The first thing I want to do is wax my surface. This is our 12 by 18 palette board. It comes in gray, and I sanded it down and put a little bit of stain on it because I just wanted a darker color. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to put some of our wax on it. And this protects my transfer when I lay it down. Our transfers are vinyl, and they're like a material. They have silk screen in them. That's what makes this product so unique. So what we don't want to do is have that transfer stretch when you pull it up from doing a project, because that can alter your finished product. So I'm just getting, this is just Minwax wood wax. It's the, I think it's called Natural. It's the Natural. You can see that. Chalk Couture does sell a wood wax, a wax. This has a slight odor to it. It doesn't bother me, and I've got this big tub that I need to use up first. But Chalk Couture, if you're sensitive to smells, Chalk Couture's wax does not have a scent. I hope everybody had a great Easter yesterday. I know we sure did. Pretty chill. We just, my daughter lives on the property here with us, and we did some cooking. We had ham, cheesy potatoes, 7-layer salad, oh, and carrot cake. Susie makes the best carrot cake from scratch. And we used a gluten-free all-purpose flour, which was really great. Okay, this feels really good. You know, one of the things, I love the finished product. I love doing the projects, creating, but I love the sounds that are associated with rubbing the wood and pressing down the transfer. Those sounds are so soothing to me. So, oh, I like the way this feels. This board is double-sided. You can see this is the color it was. So we could put something else in here, and this is what I turned it into. And like I said, it's 12 by 18. Okay, so now we just trying to get you straight in the screen there. Figure out, put my glasses back on. Figure out where we're going to put this truck. I still am, I want to put this, I'll use that again. I want to put this up here. Gone fishing, be back when I feel like it. And then we're not going to use these lines, we're just going to use the words. So the truck can go up a little bit. We got some fishing poles to put in the back of the truck, which will be real cute. Uh-oh, what's on there? Get off there. Gonna mess up my screen. And then let's have some cute words on it too. Like we might put bait. I think we'll put bait shop, and then use these oars to decorate with. And there's a fish too. We could use a fish in there somewhere. Why not? That's what we're gonna do. Decision made. So I think what we'll do is the truck first though, because he's gonna take the longest. Get a fuzzing cloth. I've used this twice before. It has, it's a layered project, so it has numbers. This is the second part we'll lay down, and this is the first part. So the numbers are on the transfer. I don't know if you can see that. It says A1. And I wrote in pencil on the transfer what colors I want to use, because I tend to get confused sometimes when there's lots of little pieces. So we're going to use one first. Still have to fuzz it. Pull your transfer straight up off your backer sheet. And I have numbered the back of this so I know where to put this transfer when I'm finished with it. This one's still really good and sticky, kind of like that. And this does have the little W on the description, so it means it's water soluble. You do not want to leave this soaking in water. You will lose the adhesive on the back of your transfer. So I just put some fuzz on it to decrease that adhesiveness. I stained the board a couple of hours ago and dried it with the quick dry tool, and then also just air drying. It's a beautiful day here in northern Idaho today. That should do it. Okay, so we're going to put bait shop down here. We're just going to eyeball this and line it up. That looks pretty straight. I got to make sure that these words are going to fit up there. That's fine. Gives us lots of room. I'm going to press out all my air bubbles. So I decided I'm going to do the truck in black and red. Boy, picking the colors is always challenging for me. So black would be the hood and top of the truck. This is the little bed of the truck. We'll do that in brown, or bark. And I might throw a little camel in there too. I just don't know if that's going to be too dark or not to do that all in black. Just don't know. I think we'll just go with it, and because I did put wax down there, if I don't like it right away, I can just wash it off. Let's get some squeegees out here. We're going to need quite a few today. Let me get everything I have out. I pre-stirred all my paste. I had to work with some of them. I haven't used some of them in a while, so here we go. And then I always like my stir tools, multi-purpose, or this tool. I never know what these are called. Okay, so now that I'm looking at this, though, let me get a ruler. It looks a little off-centered to me. Way off-centered. 3.5. 2.5. Needs to go over a 1/2 inch. Let's see if that's better. 3 and 3. Close enough. This one, that's close enough. Just line it up a little bit better though. Double check. 3 1/4. 2 1/4. I think the diagonal lines kind of trick my eyes. Boy, I should have just eyeballed it and went with it. That's okay. I'd rather just take a few minutes to get it where I really want it. I'll go with that. That looks good. Because of this pallet board has these splits in it where the wood comes together, sometimes the paste can pool in there, so we'll just try and be conscious of that. Okay, we're going to do it. I think what I'll do though is do the, well, this is the Creamy Dreamy, so this will take longer to dry, and we're going to do the tires black also. So all of this is going to be in black, except for the wood bed. So I just take my squeegee at a 90-degree angle and squeegee on. Try not to go off of your transfer onto your surface, like I almost did there. And then just pull it across. Now this is the new transfer. This is the double-sided transfer, meaning that there's two views of this truck. But I wanted it facing this way for the add-ons. I don't know, I think these little things are supposed to be part of the truck color, so we'll get those. There we go. This really is so easy to do. I'm going to get this transfer or registration mark so we can line it up, and then we'll just remove that when we're finished with everything. And just get those squeegee lines out of there. I think everybody loves these old trucks. My dad had a really old one when he was a younger man. It might have been his first vehicle, I don't know, but he talked about it a lot, liked it. I think your first vehicle, what was mine called? Rambler, I think. I had a little old Rambler with 3 on the wheel, or on, you know, the gear shift was on the steering column. Get our, I don't know if this brown is going to show up on my background. Okay, and then I wanted to, better quickly, I'm going to put a little tiny bit of copper on the hood of it to make it kind of rusty. Whoops, that was a lot. Just maybe a little bit up here. And I think that's going to get covered up, but maybe just a few splotches here and there on the fender. We'll see if it gives us a rust effect or not. I think that door gets covered up, so that's probably maybe over here a little bit. I don't know if this will show up or not. We're just playing, seeing. Okay, now I gotta wipe my fingers off. Okay, and then let's pull this up and see what we have. Oh yeah, it came out a little bit there. Looks good. So far, so good. Okay, I'm gonna wash this in I have my little can of water here. I'm gonna wash this real quick. You wanna wash your transfers pretty quickly after using them. You don't want your paste or the ink to dry in that silk screen. It clogs it, and then your design doesn't show through. So it just takes a second to get the majority of it off the top of it, and then we'll turn it over. And wipe the fuzz off the back of it. I like that little bit of copper on the hood. That's good. Okay, and this is just going to hang on the side of my table for right now. Kind of drips down there on that old carpet I have. And I need to find a towel. So my hands are going to need attention. And we'll dry this. Put this here. Hi, Scotty. How are you doing today? So nice of you to join me. Are the cherry trees blossoming where you are? Okay, here we go. Just a quick little dry. That's good. Now we're going to put just a little light coating of wax over this again. And that's a little bit more than I wanted. And I'm just going to lightly rub this wax over here. Because when you put it, now we're going to put another transfer over this paste, and I don't want it to pull up the paste that we just put down. Hey Scott, we were talking with your dad yesterday, or he was with Bill and your dad were messaging, and he said that I remind him of Bob Ross, the artist. What do you think? You can't see my face, but okay, that's good. Now we're going to put the, I guess this is called a chassis. I don't know. I'm not an automotive person. As long as my car starts in the morning, I'm good. If I need my car, I need it to start. Should do it. Okay, well we're going to line up our little registration mark. Pretty much I think that this lines up with the wheels, though I think it lines up pretty good. But since we have it there, we'll use it if I can find it. I really have a hard time finding those little things. that's it there. This one we just barely got it, so. But I really think that if you line up the wheels, it's pretty good. Cover those little dots up, yeah. I think we'll go with that. And I've chosen red for the fender, and it is scarlet. I have candy apple too. Hi Barb, how are you doing? But I thought the candy apple, I'll show you the candy apple. The candy apple looks like, it's close. It's just it's a more of a fire truck red if you ask me. And so I thought the darker red would work better. I don't know, for some reason it seemed to be what I wanted. So now we'll need to figure out, maybe we'll do a little bit of that copper also. Okay. Dip your squeegee in, and all of this is going to get red. Paste. So on it goes. Yeah. My 5-year-old is coming out, Barb. That was close. I got really close to going off the transfer there. I think that's where all my craftiness started, Barb, was in kindergarten, finger painting. Get those, skim it off. Okay, here's the red. Now, let's put a little rust in here. See, I think rust likes to be like on this part of the fender. Sometimes a little bit, here's my little finger. Sometimes a little bit on the lower door. And then the back fender. Well, you know, old trucks are rusty. All right, let's see how that looks. Looking good. Oh, I like it. Look at that. Yeah, that little bit, that copper shimmer in there really kind of sets it. The light sparkles on it a little bit. Washing my transfer over here. What is that water dirty? I got the majority of it off, but I will take these to the sink and rewash them just because the water is black now. Okay, so we'll dry our truck. Close our paste up. So our chalk paste goes on wet and dries to a semi-permanent hard mat. I say semi-permanent because you can take water and it'll come off if you scrub it. That's good for there. Now we're gonna work on, oh, I think it looks so good, if I do say so myself. So now we've got this transfer. The other transfer that I showed you, the large one, it has Gone Fishing on it, but I like the, it's pretty close. I like this one, and I also like Be Back When I Feel Like It, because that's what we do. Make sure this is dry before I lay anything on top of it. That feels good. All right, let's get this off. I've used this several times. I've used this, I made a t-shirt for my grandson. He's 4, he wasn't too impressed with it. He said, I like superheroes better, Gigi. I said, okay, well, wear this when you go fishing. I put placement tape already where I want to block off where I don't want my paste to go. See if it stays on there. That should be good. Okay, well, this is going to go up here to center it. So the Gone Fishing will be will not be the painted part. It'll just be, that'll be wood, and it'll be the sign around it. So that makes me wonder if I really, if this is the right one, if this is the one I want, because it's gonna be a big black blob up there. I did want this part of it. Okay, I think we'll just go with this. I had this in my head, but I wasn't thinking that, I forgot that the screened part, we'll try it and see. That would be hard to get off though if I don't like it. But life's a gamble. You gotta try things, right? Does that look straight? That's okay. Let's really push this down. This font has some natural distressing in it, so the black paint or paste will poke through a little bit. All right, squeegee on. Make sure my tape is down good. Bill got his fishing license. I think I need to renew mine this year. There's well, we have a lot of lakes here in northern Idaho, but there's a couple of favorites that we have. They're about 40 minutes away, but my gosh, they're beautiful. Beautiful little lakes. The eagles like to sit in the trees and challenge you for your fish that you get online. Okay, I'm just going to make sure it's really pushing through on these letters here. And then scrape off the extra this way. Skim it off. There we go. Pull this up. Oh, yeah, I like it. I'm glad we did that. It looks good. Okay, I'm going to wash this really quick. All right. These projects where I use black ink, I might have to start bringing 2 pans of water in here. Okay, there's that. What did I do with my towel? Here it is. Let's try this. So we don't bump it. There we go, that's good. Now, let's get out our next little piece. We need our fishing poles. I've cut these apart. Oh, we also were talking about putting bait down there, bait shop down below. Might do that. Let's see. Pull this piece up. This is a new transfer. I haven't used it yet. It's new to me, I should say. It is. It's available. Also. Oops, I didn't get that cut all the way. This is the new way I'm cutting my transfers with my transfer trimmers. I'm just zipping along the cut lines. That way, my transfer stays intact on the transfer sheet instead of having a bag full of little pieces. I don't know, seems to be working for me. I'll set this over here somewhere. Fuzz this. It's got a little ice chest in the back too. That's cute. I've said it before, but I love the imagination that the designers have that design these transfers. I think this transfer is it came out a couple of years ago. It's interesting how you can tell the difference in the vinyl. It's a little different color and it has a different feel to it. That is sticky though, boy. There's that sound I was talking about. I love it, I love it. Okay, it's still pretty sticky, but I think we'll get our wax out here. Let's just a little bit of insurance where these are going to go. There we go. And I think this, oh yeah, okay, so it just sits in the back like this. Here's our fishing poles. Now, what color are we going to make those? Might do the chest red and the poles. I don't think the brown, oh, I know. We'll use this camel color. Oh, I don't know if that'll show up. Didn't really want to put black. I don't know if the brown, maybe we'll try the bark and see. And then I said red for the chest. Maybe dune. I'm going to do red and dune for the chest. And bark for the poles, we said. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Maybe we'll do the reels different colors. That'd be kind of cute. Don't want to end up with a pink ice chest. There we go. Little tiny fishing reels. Let's do a little bit of dune in there. This isn't dune, this is camel. We'll see if that shows up. This reminds me of, you know, the fishing poles that have the cork on the handle. There we go. Scrape this off. Oh, the camel looks really good. I think I'm going to go over these with camel on the poles here. You can do that. You can lift it up and lay it back down and redo it. Because the brown really didn't show up. So now we'll have a little mixture there. That'll be fine. Okay, now let's see what we got. Boy, that made it even lighter. I think what we'll do is I'll wash this and then redo this, redo that, because they don't even show up on that wood. Okay, so that won't take us long. We'll just wash this off. Bring this over here and dry the transfer. Try this really quick while we're at it. Close this again. We might even do the tips of those in black, because that is really showing up the best on this colored board. But the ice chest looks good. Looks like an old Coca-Cola ice chest. All right, let's see if we can, let's make sure this is dry. It is. I think if we can line this back up. We should be pretty good. That looks pretty good. That looks good right there. Let's go with that. Now I'm second guessing black or the corkboard color. Let's do this first. Just to there. Really quickly we'll see how that shows up for us. That's a lot better. That looks good. We'll go with that. I know it's kind of faint in the camera there, but I can see it. We're getting there. Okay. We have a towel here. Now we were going to close this up. And we're going to put something at the bottom. We got a little bit of room down there. Let me hold this up so you can see. You can see the fishing pool's better now. That's cute, huh? I like it. I wonder, can I zoom in? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Okay, now I was thinking about bait shop. I think that's my choice. Yep. Oh, I didn't get that one zipped there either. Oh, yes, I did. Just a little piece of it. Uh-oh, I stuck it together. So if this happens, gently pull it apart, little by little. There we go. Fuzzing cloth. This would make a really cute Father's Day gift. I know, I skipped right over Mother's Day. I have a Mother's Day project coming this week too. I spent about an hour and a half getting all my projects lined up for the week. So I feel like I'm prepared this week to conquer the world, or at least my craft table. Okay, let's put bait shop down here. I think this this is where we want it. Oops, there's something in there. I don't think it really matters, but a little tiny flake. Should almost do this in this color because of this lettering up here, but then it would, no, we'll just do it in black. I'm going to talk myself through every single little step. Okay. That looks good. This is a lot of pieces to this project, but that's okay. If it were making an awesome, it's be cute in a restaurant or in a cabin. Making an awesome piece. What are we at? Oh boy, almost an hour. We are going along today. Okay. And I wanted to add these little oars as side decor. Finish. That didn't get snipped all the way. Okay. I'm fuzzing and drying at the same time. I'm multitasking. Okay, and we're going to use half of these here. Let's see if I can see where the bee is and just go over. And go over here maybe first. Too bad I didn't put, I could have put those right underneath it. That would have been good. Oh well. I wanted to see if I could use half of them here. Don't pull up my ink. I pulled up a little bit of it. I don't know. I might not put those on there. Not sure. Or maybe I could put, oh, this is what we'll do. We'll go catty corner like this. Or here. Or here. No. I'm going to think about it. Not sure, not sure. Maybe I just leave it like that. What do you think? Does anybody have an opinion for me? Should we add more decor to it, or should we? Let's do that. Needs to be a little closer. Wish me luck lining it up on the other side. That looks pretty cute. Okay, let's see. It's gotta go this way. And kind of by the B. Try that. That looks about right. There we go. That looks good. Yay! All right. Wash this real quick. I have no clean water left at all. It is all black paste. But my transfers are safe. And guys, I think it came out good. Okay. Clean up my mess so you can see. Close this up. Okay, there's our finished project. I think it came out really good. I like the ice chest. I may even go back and go over those fishing poles one more time with black, because I'm really, even though I think the thicker part of it shows up pretty good, the thin part doesn't. Let's remove this registration mark here. There we go. All right, there it is. Gone fishing. Be back when I feel like it. So that's it. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, you want information about how to become a designer like myself and get an awesome 40% off of all of our product, drop me a message. I'd be happy to reach out to you. That's it for now. Take care. God bless.